Alright, alright, alright. Welcome to another one about my Stump's World of Tanks Xbox One replays. Platooned up with the Grey Joe. He's in his, well, we are both in our Awful Waffle Juniors. Yeah, you know, anyone that follows my channel knows that's my name for him. We were on Arctic region in a pretty heavy tier 10 match. There's what, probably 15 tier 10s. So, yeah. We're gonna do what good Awful Waffle Juniors do, is post up right up here at the top of the hill and sit there. And hopefully their artillery don't rape us. So, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, I think it's probably the best place to be in this tank, personally. But hey, that's just me. I'm still, I wouldn't say new to the tank destroyers with 0 armor, but I am definitely not, you know, any great player of them. So, we see a couple targets pop up over there. Can we get a shot on any of them? Negative. But we're going to sit here and let our camo pop up and see if we can, I like sitting here because until they get close, you can do some damage on them. Telling that guy to fall back, and of course the wheel trolled me and moved my tank. T95 going down there, I believe is what it was. MX50B. See, that's one thing about this spot. You can't get shots on them down there like you can from above where Joe is. However, I won't take shots from the artillery right here as easy. So, it's kind of toss-up. You don't get as many shots, but... Oh, come on, Lorraine. Pop back up. Ah, pussy. A la pussy. Your French tank, a la pussy. Should have popped back up so I could kill you. Or at least put a good chunk into you. Alright, so that's one thing about this spot right here. If they come down below me, right there, they'll spot me when I shoot. And he's looking right at me, so I don't fire. I fire after, and then I get out of there because he is an autoloader. And if he decides to pop back out, he can really ruin my day. So, there's a lot of tanks down there. A lot of heavy tanks, and one of ours just got knocked out with 1200 damage. We're already down by 4 tanks, and we are what, 2 minutes into the game? 3 minutes? Not quite, but getting close. It's one of those games where I'm thinking right now it doesn't pay to even play. However, I'm gonna sit here and try to hold my ground. There is a T95 right there. He'll be able to block quite a few shots. And hopefully maybe do a bunch of damage to him. And once they pop up, you know, they'll be ripe for the pickings. Joe's taking some fire. I can hear it up there. A lot of shots coming in on him. That's another reason why I don't like that spot up there. Because you really are wide open to fire from everywhere. So, and this is kind of a strategic spot for anyone that does push that back. I mean, like I said, that T95 is going to be in a world of hurt. There's nothing he can do. I think he should back up, but if he backs up, artillery's going to plop it on his brain. So, I mean, he's kind of in the spot where he's in a bad situation, and it's not his fault. There was only 2 other tanks that went that way with him, and they rolled right down over the hill and got raped. And they didn't even... It's like they went down there with signs that said, hey, shoot me, shoot me, kill me quick, because I want to go on to the next game. So, we've taken out 3 of their tanks. They've taken out 5 of ours. See if I can get a shot on that E100. It ain't going to work right there. But that B should have, and of course it tracked him. I was thinking, you know, hey, take the tank that's low on health, take a big chunk out of him, maybe take him out of the game, but no. So there's 5. Well, now there's 4 over there. Good job, artillery. And I'm going to try to keep them lit up for artillery to sit there and keep on pounding them. E100's moving across. I get detected, so I'm going to put my shot in quick and get out of dodge. 606 out of him. Back up again. Can I get one of the AMX? Sure can. Oh, wait a minute. No, we do fucking track damage, of course. Into the side of an AMX 50B, which has, what, 80 millimeters of armor? I don't know the exact amount, but I know it's not a heavily armored tank. And then we bounce off the E100. He was kind of turning at that point, so, yeah. He fires at me, so we're going to go back out, see if I can get a shot on him. Take 534 out of him. Duran Gray is online. Yay! Not really, because he hasn't been playing World of Tanks lately. He's kind of finicky like that. He's like a pickle. Sometimes they're good and sometimes they're disgusting. Don't ask me why I said that, but... Oh, now it's the waiting game. E100 is looking at me. And if he wants to keep looking at me while someone else keeps on putting shot after shot into him, that's fine. He turned his turret, I come out. Track him or damage him? Nope. He turned just at the right minute. I was trying to track him for artillery. Joe comes down and takes a 735 out of him, and serious lag issue there. Come back down. Can I finish him off? 10-4. So now we've actually gone up by a bunch of tanks because Joe and I held this spot without dying. And our artillery and one other tank back there sat there and pounded on him. 572 out of the Awful Waffle Senior. How's it feel to get shot by your younger, more attractive self? Cousin, or whatever I am. The Awful Waffle Junior. I don't even know if I'll get the big one, the Awful Waffle. I'm not 100% sure I'll even get it. I'm sure I'll get it, actually. And I shouldn't say that, because I will get it, just because, you know, gotta try it. I mean, but having the friggin' 14-foot high billboards on the top is just... A lot of people play it like a heavy, like that guy, pushing right up, and as you see, I use the long barrel on this one, and I sit back. This tank is a freaking sniper. Joe uses the big one, the 15 centimeter or whatever, and I have the 12. I think that's right, correct? And well, he's like, a lot of times people use that gun because then you can pull up and put, you know, 800 damage shots into people. But this tank ain't meant for that. This tank doesn't have the armor for it, and I'd much rather use the one that penetrates 80% of the time and does, you know, 500 to 600 damage than the one that penetrates 50% of the time and does 800 damage or 750. I like getting those big damage rolls, don't get me wrong, but it's just like this gun is way more reliable. Only an artillery left. We got an idiot douchebag on the cap in his light tank, because instead of searching for the artillery, he's going to sit on the cap because that's his job. I figured, well, maybe he's down here. No, nothing. Don't ping anything. And I'm close enough that if he's hiding down there, I should ping him. They're all up in that corner, so if he's not here and he's not up where Joe is, then he must be down at like H7 or 8, whatever it is over there, H9. So that's where I'm headed. And I've got a minute to do it. So someone pointed out, go down that way, and I'm like, affirmative, that's where I was headed. But yeah, this is another one where you look at someone and say, dude, don't be a freaking douche. We outnumber them, what, 7, 8 to 1? Get off the freaking cap. My God. The mentality. There's a time and place. If you need to draw out a tank, you know, time's getting low, but there's 6 minutes left. If the tank ain't very, you know, the tank is slow, go find him, kill him. Oh, and there he is. M5355 is finished. 450. Game over. Fuck you, light tank on the cap. And the medium that was headed that way to get 4 cap points. 37,600 silver. 3594 XP with a multiplier. 2,700 damage. 715 assist. 8 penetrations. 2 detected and 2 destroyed. I detected 2 sniping without even moving from my sniper perch. Well, I guess I detected that M53 at the end, maybe. We end up at the top of the list. Joe is right below me. 1169 for base XP, 2 kills, 2723 for damage. And remember, I have the small gun. Joe has the big gun and got 2200 damage. Keep that in mind. 50B we didn't do anything to. E100, 3 shots for 1165, took him out of the game. 215B, we ended up with 376 assists and tracked him. M5355, one shot for 450, took him out of the game. Awful Waffle, 2 shots for 1100, 339 assist. T57 took a shot at him, but it bounced. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. Top of the list, 2723 for damage dealt. 11 shots fired, 11 hits, and 8 penetrations. So, a couple of those were track damage. One bounced, I think. 715 assists, 2700 damage. So, you're talking 34, I mean, yeah, 3400, give or take. Maybe almost 3500 damage combined. Took 1200 damage. I took, 2 hits, and they were big ones. So, play it like a sniper. This tank is awesome. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what I did right, tell me what I did wrong. And remember, when you're on that battlefield, shoot the red ones.